What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is NordTrades, and today I bring you another special video, the Sunday stock watch list, where I talk about all the stocks that I like, all the stocks that I dislike, the economic calendar, and what's going on in earnings, even though we've been through half of the earnings season pretty much with all the stocks that you guys love. But we'll go through more on that. Economic calendar isn't ready yet, so make sure you go to my Instagram for that, Trade Like Nor, where you can find the economic calendar, what's really going on, if anybody's speaking, and all that good stuff. I only have 3 Instagram accounts, NordTrades, Trade Like Nor, and Stock Hours. So make sure you do not get scammed. I will never ask you for money. Make sure you hit this like button. I'll wait for you to do that. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video as well. Comment down below if you guys have any other stocks that you're watching for this week. Like I said, I'm always open, and I'd like to see what you guys are trading, because maybe I can even add it to my watch list. And some of the stocks that you guys trade, I might not even trade, and some of the stocks that I play, you guys might not trade. But we like looking and comparing ideas, right? So here's the earnings for this week. You have Domino's Pizza on Monday. You have Zoom. Nothing really going on where I kind of care about. Car Gurus, I guess. Tuesday, Kava, Lowe's. Kava's a new one, so that'll be interesting. Macy's. Wednesday, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, but this stock actually does move. Baidu. But yeah, you have Novavax, Snowflake, Salesforce. You have a lot of stocks on Wednesday, actually. This is pretty cool. Thursday, nothing there. Dell, Best Buy. Cool. Friday, definitely nothing for me on Friday, but at least you guys have this, right? But yeah, we're going to go over a few stocks. I'm only going to go over like 2-3 stocks. There's a lot of setups happening this week, but they're a little far. So throughout the week, you have to make sure, you're staying updated. Make sure you join the free Discord access down below. I always leave the link down below. You can have access once a week. We also go through lessons and courses throughout the week for free. But you guys have 1 day access to that. So why not, join that, right? So first thing I'm going to go over for this week is Tesla. So Tesla. Why are we looking at Tesla? So Tesla's in a weird spot, right? It's been in a weird spot for a little while now. We're in this little wedge here, little uptrend. We're bouncing off, but it's getting pretty tight. Now, the one thing I do want to worry about, even though if we break this, is we do have a gap that we haven't fully filled. And a lot of you guys are gap players, which is nice. So we have the remaining of this gap from 203 all the way to like 207. That's a nice little $4 move, and pretty much Tesla can move. Like, for example, on Friday, this was down $5, but the range that it has on a daily basis was from 197 down to 191. So it's a $6 move. So by Wednesday, Thursday, this can possibly happen, right? So we're a little far on the upside, but the downside is right there. So I'm watching this wedge here. And if we break to the downside, I will be watching 190. I need to see weakness, right? It's tricky. I don't just play trends. Some of you guys play, strictly trends, and everybody has a different way of trading, which is okay, and it's very fair. Now, I want to start watching key levels under trends, because that's where I want to, take positions. Now, if the market sentiment, is bullish and we have a divergence in Tesla, that's when I start looking at, okay, where can I play this trend at? Where can I get the confirmation from? But for now, since the market, obviously it's Sunday, I have to judge this throughout the week, and wherever we get this play, I'll be looking. So I'll be watching 190, then 187.50, 185, and then you have this 182 area into 180, and then obviously that low at 175. So that's Tesla. If you want to stay updated on where I'm looking at, because things can change throughout the week, and it usually does. So it's not unusual if, what I'm watching changes throughout the week, and, you guys know how that goes, right? Next thing I'm watching is SMCI. I think I've said I'm done trading this a million times, but, it happens. Move drawing. So I caught this with the chat. It was an insane play on Friday. I got in at 9.10, the stock price. And this ended up dropping to 890, came right back up to like 923, and then dropped all the way back down to 858. I believe I sold on the 865 break. I have to go back and look, but we literally have had a perfect week this week. Every signal was green. And I just love those types of week. But it was a sick week. We had 2 signals on Friday. It was Nvidia, I believe. Yeah, Nvidia to the upside, which ended up basically going red for the day, and then SMCI to the downside. So SMCI, what am I watching on this and why am I watching it, right? First of all, you never want to see a stock be up like $100 and end up finishing down $115, because the day before we had the crazy run up because of Nvidia's earnings or whatever the case may be, and this stock ended up going insane. As you can see, this is where Nvidia earnings was, I believe, and this stock just took off right the day before, which was Thursday. Friday, we try to push into 1,000. Super big rejection. You can put this on the 1 hour and see what I'm talking about. Look at this wick. You never want to see this, right? A green to red wick like that, especially from 995 on that one wick down to 860. That's just not good, right? So what am I watching on SMCI? So this stock isn't for the weak, and it's definitely not for beginners, so you want to be careful, but it's always good to get some screen time and kind of understanding, even if you're not trading it, right? So the first thing I'm going to be watching is the 820 level, right? We're at 844. I'm watching 820. Now, if you go on the 1 year, you could see that we have this gap, right? And this gap is pretty serious. It's down to 770 because of that whole Nvidia earnings that happened that day, remember, that we just talked about. And, if this ends up dropping, you guys see how much this can move, $115. So I have to judge this by momentum, volume, and I need to see times and sales, right? It's strictly tape for me. I need to see what's going on. The stock doesn't move with the market, really, right? When the market's green, this could be down $50, $60, and it could continue to drop. Now, I am watching that 820 level. Am I expecting the gap to fill in one day? Usually I say no, right? Because gaps don't need to fill in one day. But SMCI, this thing could fill the whole gap in, a matter of 10 minutes if it wanted to, right? From 820 to 770. Honestly, that could fill in 5 minutes. But I'm not going to be biased, and you can't be biased on any trade, right? If it happens, it shows you the weakness, you find a spot to take advantage of and get in, then that's your spot to get in, right? So I'm watching this, and I'll be judging it throughout the week. SMCI gap fill on the 1 year, 1 day. That's what I'm looking at. The next thing I'm looking at is something that Frankie mentioned to me. This isn't even a play that I found on my own. He's one of the traders in the stock average chart. He's looking at this flat bottom on a coin. I kind of like this. I don't play coin enough to know how it moves. And if I do play coin, it's usually to the upside. So I'll be watching this 161. I'll be judging it with him and seeing what his perspective on this is throughout the week. He plays this a lot more than me, right? So I'm watching 161 into 160, and from there, coin can move. Coin does move. As you can see, it was down $5 Friday, almost 3%. So coin has the potential to, get going. Look at this, 170 down to 160. That's a nice range, and then right back up to 167. So if the stock wants to move, you can definitely get it moved. So he's watching 161 into 160. That's something he's watching. Another stock he mentioned to me was Apple. Apple's very nice, but it is a little far at that 180 level. That's something he's watching as well. I'm just going to mention it to you just in case. A lot of the stocks I didn't mention today just because they're a little too far. So you're just going to have to stay updated in the Discord as a free access member, or even like on my stories. I'll probably post throughout the week and update you guys. So don't miss a beat, and just stay updated with me. So if I remove this, so he's watching 180 into that 179 level, and then there's a trend down to 177.50. That's currently my small watch list. As the week goes on, even Monday morning, which is tomorrow morning, things can change, and I might be looking at something completely different that I didn't even mention today, right? So that's the power of trading, and things can change throughout the week. So you just have to kind of like prepare yourself. All right, these are the main stocks that I'm watching. These certain things happen. I'll be taking a position here. Just prepare yourself. That's why you have to wake up a little earlier before the market, just so you can set up. All right, this is a setup that I like. This is where I'm going to take this position. This is where I'm going to hit my stop loss if it does not go my way. And this is where I'm going to take profit. That's how you always stay prepared for the market. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And make sure you go to my main channel. I just uploaded a vlog. I'll see you guys. Peace.